Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
All right, man. So I seen an interview with YSN Media. Shout out to him and Danny Garcia. And Danny Garcia sound like he just trying to cash out. He said he'll fight Canelo, he'll fight Triple G. They trying to do the Lara thing. I'm pretty sure they waiting to see what happened with the WBA belt with Triple G and Lara. So, you know, he said that the, Jamal Charlo fight wasn't big enough. He said the Tony Harrison fight, Tony called him out, wasn't big enough. I think he said he might consider fighting Jamel. Errol Spence rematch. Obviously he didn't name Terence Crawford, so we already seen what that energy was like when Terence Crawford and him went face to face in Miami. Like I said before, he said he don't know when the Lara situation gonna happen, but that all pretty much depends on Triple G. Do he want to vacate the WBA, or is enough money in there to fight Lara? But like I said, that man should have retired plenty years ago, bro. Danny Garcia, he was a below average welterweight. Let's call it what it is. Mayweather said he thought Guerrero would beat him for the WBC title. He fighting Jose Benavidez Jr. He fighting once every other year. I mean, he got his money right. I mean, I know he probably loved to fight, but like I said before, I know he trying to punch his ticket to the Hall of Fame and get another belt and all that type of stuff. But I mean, that dude ain't been hungry since he fought Matias, and that's a fact. He ain't been hungry in a long time. And like I said before, those fights that he want to fight really don't pique my interest. The Lara fight, I mean, he couldn't even outbox he couldn't even box with an older Lamont Peterson. How you gonna box with Lara? Lara is getting older though, but that don't really push the needle for me. None of them fights that he named, even the ones that he said he wasn't so interested in, I don't really care. We seen a Spence coming off a car wreck just like literally outpoint you. Easy. So, I mean, what do he really got to offer at this point? Come on. Come on. The boxing will be all right without Danny Garcia. He go around talking about all these guys I fought, they wasn't stars, so they fought me. It's funny how these dudes live in their own world, bro. They wasn't stars before or after you. People didn't curve the scale for what a star is or a superstar is. But you want to continue on. If he won't fight Lara at if he won't fight Lara at full 160, Triple G probably ain't cutting down weight for Danny Garcia. He didn't cut weight for Kell Brook, and he an older fighter coming off. So I don't really see that materialize. Canelo, I don't think he a big enough name for Canelo Alvarez. I don't think his name big enough for Canelo. And that's my opinion. I don't think his name big enough for Canelo. These dudes, man, they literally be doing construction everywhere, bro. But yeah, I don't think his name big enough for Canelo. So, and he'd be talking about he fight Canelo, but Canelo wasn't a superstar till he fought me. It just hurt that he didn't want to compete at 147 the way he should have wanted to compete. When he lost to Matias, that was a wrap for him. That energy wasn't the same no more. And I think what really hurt that fight, as the co-feature to Canelo and Floyd, was supposed to turn him into a superstar. A lot of people thought he was scared to fight Lucas Matias. I think it was the picture where he looks kind of like scared when he knocked out Lamont Peterson, or was it Mike Dallas in the crowd? A lot of people said Danny didn't want to fight him, and Danny fought him and beat him. That was the pinnacle of his career. You know, think about it. He had a debatable with Robert Guerrero. Well, hold on. He lost to Mauricio Herrera, in a lot of people's opinion. He lost to Lamont Peterson, in a lot of people's opinion. A lot of people he had a debatable with Robert Guerrero. Lost to Sean Porter. That one could have been a debatable. You know. So, you know, that's something to kind of, you know, think about. That's something to think about. So, I mean, for him, it is what it is. Everybody, you know, everybody the shit in their own mind. What Jesus say? He said, "Baby, I'm the shit. If you don't think, if you don't think so, let me think what I think." But man, he ain't. I think he should get into the Hall of Fame, but he borderline in a lot of people's opinion. I think he's a Hall of Famer, but I'm not gonna argue against that neither. But he just need to shut it down, bro. He ain't been hungry in years, bro. He ain't been hungry in years. He gonna fuck around and go up there and get hurt. When he still can talk, he still can speak, he still can crunch numbers, you know what I'm saying? He still can read the internet. He gonna go up there and get hurt. It don't really make no sense. It don't make no sense. I understand he want to chase another title, and that'll probably cement him as a Hall of Famer in his mind, but like I said before, you know, he could have fought Terence Crawford for a title and was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if Al made him turn it down. Like, dog, they let this nigga spook them niggas for no reason. For no reason. And he went into inactivity. Al would rather have them boys inactive than get making money elsewhere. That dude, man, like I said before, I know all them regret signing with that dude, bro. I know all of them do. Because he got them niggas looking like they scared to ride. Which I know for a lot of them ain't the case. They'll get their hands dirty. It's kind of like when they had the least attorney, a.k.a. Better Call Saul, apparently writing up a contract for Russell and Devin Haney. And I told Bill, I was like, yo, that man can't do what he want to do. He ain't free. I just want to be free. He ain't free. I free man. No, he's not free, man. Django Gary Russell Unchained Jr. ain't get his freedom papers, nigga. He not no free man. He can't pick what he want to wear. He can't ride in on the Telling y'all, bro. Telling y'all what the deal is. Al out here playing for keeps. Worse than keeps. That's why Earl said, I never go again. I am. Nigga ain't contractually, you can't. And even if you could, Al gonna be, get over here. So Danny Garcia career got stagnated because I know he ain't become a star from Matisse, and then that PBC money started running funny. He got put on the back burner. But you gotta think about it, the cream of the crop at PBC ain't fighting a lot neither. So second tier, third tier fighters like Danny Garcia, in the pecking order, they ain't got no room for them. They ain't got no room for them. So that's why he got to get in where he fit in at. And it's sad. Danny Garcia could have been so much more. You know, and the game needed somewhat of a Puerto Rican. They tried it and it didn't work. Imagine what Dana White could do with somebody like Caleb Plant. Come on, man. Or Bob Aaron. That motherfucker had Caleb planting, 3-piece suits. Won't be none of them Jordans, none of that bullshit. Motherfucker be in great Armani suits, carrying briefcases, wearing shades, man. Bob Aaron market that man to America like none other. But like I said, but it's an interesting matchup. I mean, I think Lara is the one, and after that, if he beat Lara, I don't know why continue on. Go off on a high note. You're Kell Brook. You beat Amir Khan, the guy you've been chasing for years. Just go on. Go on with your hand up in the air. Go on. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJGood313. Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Link tree, the first link in the description. Peace.